We've got JV basketball. This should be good. We have Windsor in the green and yellow uniforms, MSJ in their home whites, and they've already played once this year and looking for a different outcome here. MSJ, this is the warm-up for the varsity game. JV basketball brought to you by Munger Visions on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. That's Joe Chase with the basketball, and we'll go through the rosters before this evening's over. Coralou getting his start tonight. We'll chase down the ball, just bounced off him a tad bit and didn't really do any damage. And 8-minute quarters, overtime if necessary. Hopefully we'll avoid that. And now we're going to foul. And it's going to be called number 22. That's Gavin Callahan. So Callahan will pick up the first foul of the basketball game for either side, and he's obviously for Windsor, and no shots involved. It's just a possession foul. Joe Chase, number 5. Coralou 10. Louis Altabel, number 15 out there. And it's Altabel with the ball now. Slap it away, and he will run over and get the ball, recover it, and give it back to Coralou. On the drive, he'll go up, and that was partially blocked. Yeah, what happened there is Coralou was trying to save the ball. He tapped it, but he was out of bounds. And we'll have number 10 now. Kibling. So Kibling will bring the ball down, number 10, and he'll be followed by Chase. And there's the spin away from Coralou. He stayed there defensively nicely. He got a hand on it. He'll fight for the basketball. It goes to the floor. Up and blocked out of bounds. Oh, nice. Oh, saved in bounds. What a block, though, by Altabel. And here comes the push down the floor to Chase. Chase on the elbow wants to go down inside. They're going to post up Lee John Bizon. He'll duck underneath, and there's a tough angle. And the ball will be punched out of bounds by Cody Keith. It will become Windsor basketball. And that was a good start to the ball game right there. We've got some flow going. No score yet, but we played 1 minute and 8 seconds, and kids are getting it up and down the floor tonight. This should be an intense one, this JV basketball matchup. Windsor and MSJ, whether it's varsity or JV, always seem to have Donnie Brooks. I expect this to be no different tonight. Oh, look at that. They caught him asleep on that back door, cut along the baseline, and no one will get the first basket. And now Windsor, after the made basket, they'll go to a press. When Cody Keith reversed directions, brought it all the way over the timeline on his near side. He'll get back to the middle of the floor. Nolan coming from behind, got a piece of it. Keith with the good hands will pick it up. And he'll go to Chase, to Coralou on the baseline. Coralou, yeah, traveled. And they call travel on Coralou. And so Windsor will take back possession of the basketball. We're up 2-0. We played just about 2 minutes here in this opening quarter of play on this JV basketball game at the Combat Avenue Gym. Home to MSJ's Green Wave. And Callahan will take the ball out of bounds. Number 22 for Windsor. He's looking for a cutter inside, and Coralou went over the plane. Yeah, and there'll be a warning. Yeah. So they'll just get it in, and boy, getting great spot on the floor in the basket. Number 42 out there, Knox, Hunter Knox, was just left alone down in the sweet spot, made the basket. Now Chase, that killed the dribble, and that's going to be a foul. They reached around, and Callahan will be called for the foul. Getting those shots, we're just going to take, MSJ will just take the ball out of bounds on the far side. That website for Channel 15 is www.pegtv.com. It's a building, 24 in the House Center, and their phone number is 747-0151. And Saturdays at 4 o'clock, they start games of the week, and there's up, and Lee John Bizon will get the offensive rebound and the putback. 4-2 now, Windsor's lead cut in half. That play was very slow in developing, and the offensive rebound was in slow motion also. There's good help defense. Bizon able to take away the baseline. Now Altabel getting in the air, and Louis kind of stopped that whole play and did a good job of not picking up a foul in the process. They wanted to go again on the baseline. Keith knocked the ball away, and MSJ in his zone defense. 5:18 to go in the first quarter. 4-2 Windsor. And at a later date, you'll see the varsity version of Windsor MSJ boys basketball. And that was quite a dandy of a game up in Windsor. MSJ had a pretty good lead in the fourth quarter. Then Windsor went on this incredible 19-2 run to win the varsity game. And again, Windsor, that type of club, both at the JV and varsity level. They run the same systems, obviously, with the press, the pressure defense, the up-tempo and all that. And that trap right there will force Coach Garrow to call a timeout. 8-2, Windsor with the lead, 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Timeout taken by either side. It was an MSJ timeout, and they needed it. They're kind of in a hectic mood, and Louis will get the basketball. Altabel will get the basketball. He'll get the bounce pass to Chase. They've got some numbers. Oh, nice recovery. That looked to be an open spot on the floor, and then number 30, Kyle Weedman, able to come back and knock the basketball away. MSJ in that box formation with Cody Keith taking the ball out of bounds and bringing it into Chase. He'll make the catch. He'll stay on the arc and wants to go down inside and does. Gets it to Lee John Bizon. They'll kick it back up top. Corlew, and they'll just work the perimeter right now. Again, no shot clock to worry about in Vermont high school basketball. And Altabel, very patient, brought it back to Bizon. And Bizon to Chase, and the scores table's Nallback getting set to come in for MSJ. Man, he took quite a few steps to set up, didn't get it. And an offensive rebound. They didn't go back up with it. They'll bring it out. Cody Keith on the drive, leave it soft, tips the ball off to Lee John Bizon. Ball still loose, goes out of bounds. And I believe it's going to be MSJ basketball. So Nallback will come in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somebody's got to come out. Yeah. And Corlew will come out. So they're going to put Altabel at the guard position, Coach Garrow just said. And Nallback coming off a big last home game against Burton. Seeing his first action of the evening. Altabel up top, and they'll give it off to Keith, and he'll make the catch. The ball got deflected coming to him. He's able to really recover and make a nice grab. Nallback, back to the basket, wasn't there, and we got a 3-second call on Nallback. Yeah, he was trying to post up, and he kicked the ball back out, and then he never followed it out, and that's going to be a 3-second call on the lane violation. Happens. So Kibling, number 10, will get the ball into play. And Windsor with that 8-2 game, and big block, and they're going to call a foul on Bizon. Must have got him with the body because got a lot of ball. Yeah, got him with the body. Okay. So that'll be the first foul on Lee John Bizon, and it'll send number 30 Weedman to the line, and he'll get a couple shots, trying to extend that 6-point lead with 3:48 to go in the first quarter. You got it. That'll make it 9-2. Windsor's JV squad with the lead. And he'll get them both. Actually, pretty good form and style. And now Cody Keith. And again, the press is just killing him right now. Yeah. And they're making it easy for him, too. They're just soft telegraph passes. And then they're trying to split the double team there and on the dribble. And that's usually not going to work for you. 12-2 Windsor, and that'll be a front rim job. Ball will be coming all the way back out to the free throw line. That was partially blocked, and Lee John Bizon with the ball to Altabel. Yeah, now they'll get it off to Lee John Bizon. He'll hand it back to Altabel, and they got to get a little snap in their movement out there, a little snap in their passes. Oh, that was going to be a tough shot, and as block comes back to Altabel, he'll tip it around, be on the floor. It's going to be picked up. The drive, Chase, got it. Nice job by Chase, and they'll get 2 points out of what looked to be a disastrous trip at first, but they were able to weather the storm, stayed with it, made the basket, makes it 12-4. They need a defensive stop now. They're playing man-to-man right now. Steve, Coach Garrow, he'll change up. He'll show you a couple different looks defensively, and right now they're just in a man. And Lee John Bizon got the hand out in the way in the pass lane. Keith will make the steal, and here comes Joe Chase with the ball. He'll bring it over the timeline to the elbow, and he'll cross over at the free throw line and changed his mind on the penetration, brought it back out to Altabel. Nallback's taken away as an option. They're thinking about going down inside to him, and again, they'll set it up now. Just be patient. It's all a matter of setting the screen, brushing off them, making good passes on a half-court offense like this. Cody Keith passed up the shot. He'll go to Altabel. He started to drive and then got kicked back out. And that's going to be controlled by Windsor, and I'm going to fall on Cody Keith. Yep. And that'll be the first foul on Cody Keith tonight. And for Windsor, we have number 33 coming in the ball game, Justin Menard, just coming in, and he's going to be put right in action right away. They'll give him the basketball. He'll make the touch and give the ball back to Kibling. So Kibling still running the point. He's just got a different two-guard there with him. Nolan, who's already got basket 32, will give it back. This is a 3-ball. Got it all twine. That was a pretty shot coming out there by Hunter Knox. So Knox has done it from the inside, and he's done it from way outside. And that's going to be tipped out of bounds. No, it's not. It's going to be Windsor basketball. My mistake. I apologize for that. Again, that press just continually giving MSJ a lot of fits right now. Now, hopefully they'll be able to make an adjustment to that There's only a minute 50 to go in the first quarter, maybe between the quarters, and he's left alone. He'll front rim it. That's a long rebound, and yeah, there's a 2-on-2 now that's taken away. No numbers there. Keith will give the ball back. There's a nice grab by Nalback. He wants to drive up underneath, and just didn't finish it. Nice move to get open, slice through the defense, and just missed the shot. Everything else was pretty good. Nolan wants to whip the pass inside to Weidman, and it'll go off from his hands out of bounds. But again, they've got that open style of offense that get it down the floor, and chase and a trap, and he'll go to Altobel, and I think it's going to go off from MSJ. Yeah, went off from Altobel out of bounds. So they'll give Windsor back the ball, and they'll be Kibling. Kibling will just want to toss it in, and he'll just get the touch, get the ball back. So Kibling, Tyler Kibling, number 10 out there, and that's Nolan, number 23, and that's going to be stolen by Nalback, and
Green, 33.
oh. That's a good call, but it's a good break for Windsor because Nalback was off to go dunk the basketball, and they had to stop his breakaway. And now the worst part here is they got to get in against the press and bring it up the floor, and that's what they've been having a lot of trouble with. That's going to be taken. They see they were better off with the steal than the foul. 15-4, Windsor with the lead. They got the basketball, and they've got things going their way right now. That's Weidman to Nolan. And boy, I tell you, they just missed Kibling. He was all alone. They'd overloaded defensively this near side of the court, and that left the other side just wide open. And Chase with a few pump fakes will come to Keith, and but they're just right now just making too many long passes against that trap. Nalback will be going to the line possibly here for a couple. I just need Moose to make the call here. Keith Page will come over. And 2 shots. Okay, so Nalback will be at the line for 2 shots, and that foul will be on Weidman, and that's going to be his first personal, team's 4th. And Sanborn at the scores table getting set to check in for MSJ. And that will be off the mark by Nalback, and now coming in for Windsor also will be number 40, Devin Brasser. And I know there's a new number out there too, I missed it. 42 coming in, that's Hunter Knox back in the ballgame. And Nalback will get 1 out of 2, and it's only a 10-point lead. A lot of time left, 3 quarters of basketball. They just kind of got to pick up their intensity. They can kind of muster a game plan against the trap when they bring the ball back into play. Now will help them out tremendously. Nolan with the ball. There's a quick pass in the corner. That's going to be Knox up. No. They'll rim out, and the rebound will be on the floor, and it's still going to be anybody's basketball. And Windsor will take control of it, and they've got a clean break right here. And they'll miss it. Nice hustle by Nalback to get in there and just alter the shot enough, and it'll be saved to lead John Beazon. And somehow MSJ came out of that whole fiasco without giving up a bucket, and they got the basketball. Altobel to Chase. He'll pass up the shot. He wants to dribble and drive. Gets up in there, kicks, fires. No good. And it's going to be a 1 and out. No foul call. No, it's number 32, Page, with the rebound. Up and got it. Oh, that's a nice looking shot. That's a pull-up jumper from the free throw line. That was pretty. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Chase with the spin, might have traveled. Actually, not might have, he did travel. 2.3, plenty of time here to get the ball down the floor and launch a 3-point shot. So a 17-point first quarter from the Windsor JV squad. And that will count if it goes, and it's going to be off the mark. 17-5 Windsor over MSJ in 1 quarter of play in JV basketball action. Altobel, Keith, Nalback, and Max Walker out there now. It's the new 5 on the floor to start this second quarter play, and Cody Keith will hustle low over and make the grab, and he's got Nolan on him defensively, and Keith will just break the timeline, and he'll go baseline, and boy, I tell you, it didn't go, but that was pretty awesome to watch. Max Walker, oh, it won't go for Max. And it'll be saved along the end line. Here comes Nolan for Windsor. Nolan. Brasser was ahead of him, didn't give him the ball, and that's going to be good. Tell you what, they shoot that mid-range jumper pretty good. Windsor now with about 3 or 4 of those where they just pull up from between 8 to 10 foot range and hit it. And it's going to be Altobel, and again, their press giving them fits. They got to break the timeline at 10-second count running, and Sanborn will get into the front court against Knox. Now they can set up their offense. There is no shot clock to worry about in the state of Vermont. Here's a screen by Nalback. He rolled to the basket. He was wide open to get the pass back. Yeah, when he set the screen and released, nobody followed him, and they could have easily just dumped it to him. Ball fake, and again, you gotta get the spacing. When they get this far into their set, oh, they threw it away. That time of possession, they'll come up without a shot, but when they get that far into their set, it's better just become patient instead of turn the ball over like that. 19-15, 1 minute gone here in the second quarter play. Windsor with the lead. Nobody in foul trouble for either side. There are 4 team fouls on Windsor. They picked those up relatively early in the first quarter, and then they leveled off. That's going to be a 3 ball, and that's going to be all Twine. Jacob Page, and I tell you what, this Windsor's club, maybe it's an exceptional night, or they do it all the time, but they are shooting the lights out percentage-wise, and they just owning them on the press right now. They just have all they can do to get the ball. A lot of it is they just, no offense to them, they just look lackadaisical against the guy. Have a little more intensity, a little more juice, a little more snap on the pass. You know, they got to put some garlic on those passes, get it up there. They'll clear out that side for Sanborn. He's cut off from any more penetration. He'll reverse the basketball. And it's going to be stolen and taken away. Brasser with a nice play, and then he'll get the ball over on that far side to number 33, Menard. Menard's going to take it all the way. Menard was going to go all the way right from the minute he touched the ball. He went 80 feet. Nalback will pick up the foul, and I believe that's going to be number 2 on Justin. No, it's going to be his first personal. And Menard's going to go up to the line, and yeah, right down there just waiting for Altabel to tie his sneaker. That's the 3rd team foul, but it's an active shooting foul, so it's going to be 2 free throws coming up. Got it. And I know their percentage of shooting is very high because they have made so many steals off the trap that they've led to layups, but when they have taken a perimeter shot, they've been extremely good tonight, extremely accurate on it. So Menard on the second shot will not get it. That's going to be Nalback with the quick hands, and he'll get it off to Altabel. And there's Keith all the way back alone, and got it. He released early, and they got some dividends on it. And again, they're not on this game. It's a long way to go. They can make a run at it. I'll tell you, it's an offensive foul. They pushed him off. Boy, you talk about no home cooking. That's a terrible no call. And they'll get a bucket out of it, though it should have been a foul call. Man, I think Steve's got a good reason to be upset there. No, that could have been an injury. It should have been a foul and ends up in the basket. Oh, coach regrouped. He's all set to coach again. And there's the trap, and Altabel will go behind the back, and boy, he's lucky to get the ball back. And boy, he was over the ship in the backcourt. They didn't call it. That'll be taken down by Nalback. It comes to Sanborn. He'll put it back on the floor, and Altabel's going to put it up for a 2-point shot and get it. They just haven't had a lot of space to get shots off. And there's an object on the floor. I think it's a mouth guard. And it's always don't put it in his mouth without rinsing it. Oh, that's awful. Jeez. I gotta go and brush my teeth. Oh my God. I see that so many times this year. It's just, I don't know if I'll have my snack tonight when I go home after the game. There's the shot, it's good. And again, it's that mid-range shot. Now it's Hunter Knox, and he'll drain it. Max Walker going to take off after, and he's going to get there in time to make the save. Sets up and used all his energy chasing down the ball. Didn't have no strength to get the shot up. And I'm just picking on Max. This has got the making of a crazy game. Oh, and that should have been a foul right there, big time. Well, it's the point where they got to call fouls because somebody's going to get hurt on either side. It's not favoring anybody now, the no calls. 31-9 Windsor, and they're about to make it even more. And Menard up, and there's a foul. Oh, look at that spin on that ball. That was cool. And that'll be Nalback picking up his second foul. And Hunter Knox going to the line, and should be 2 shots. Yep, coming up here. Almost made the basket. And it'll stay 31 points. 31 points with 4:17 to go in the second quarter is pretty impressive. And Walker will come out, and now Lee John Bizon will come in, take his spot on the court. And I'll tell you that 31 points, like I said, probably 65% of that has come off from the press with the turnovers and then the easy buckets, but the rest of it's just been tremendous shooting. That mid-range to long-range jump shot. Most of them have been right in the mid-range area. They have that 1 3-pointer, but at this point, MSJ's just got to start looking for some offense. I mean, start shooting the ball. 32-9. Windsor in JV basketball action. Nobody will be calling PEGTV for this one. And no. Rebound will come down 100 knocks, and he's looking for the outlet ball. It'll come down to Kibling, and Kibling who started at the point, back in there at the point, and he'll snap the pass off, and they swing it all the way. See how crisp and quick their passing is, and when a rare miss right there. And Altabel got a 2-on-2 going, and Altabel is going to go all the way up and hit the side of the backboard. Actually, Lee John Bizon will chase it down. Sanborn with the grab. They'll get a second chance here to run through an offensive play. Maybe, no, they won't. I'll tell you what, Windsor is quick, but they're just being made look a lot quicker right now by the lack of intensity, to be blunt, on MSJ's team. And boy, right idea, and they'll throw the ball away. Nobody tipped it. It's going to be Windsor basketball. That's Weedman, number 30, coming back in the basketball game for Windsor, along with Nolan, 23, is going to also come back in the ball game. And it looks like now Kibling's staying in the ball game. Okay. Nines will go to a press now, and I think Windsor's going to be probably a very difficult team to press. Usually teams that press defensively very well, I think, break the press well because they practice against it. They practice against a good press all week in practice. So, and they had no problem bringing the ball into the front court. 2:48 to go in this first quarter. Featured a lot of offense from Windsor. There's the fake baseline, and a pass came from Chris Zepp, and it goes out of bounds. They had just a little miscommunications. He threw it to the inside when they went to the outside, and we'll have Cody Keith on. Got a bounce, throws the ball into Joe Chase. Chase will get it to Altabel. There's the lob down to Bizon, and he will follow his own shot up with another rebound, and boy, Lee John Bizon showing some good ups there. He'll get his own rebound, get fouled on the putback, and he'll head to the line to shoot a couple. 2 shots. There we go. And that'll become Windsor's 5th team foul, and the first foul on Devin Brasser. So Bizon's first shot, a little bit strong. And Corlew coming in for MSJ wearing number 10. He'll replace Cody Keith, and Keith will sit down and take a break with 2:30 to go in his second quarter. And that one won't happen either. So Nallback with the rebound, gets in the paint, goes up, and oh, I'll tell you, that's a nice shot, established position, and that time just didn't cooperate, the ball didn't, and 2:21 to go, and there's the crossword. Chase trying a little bit. Kibling keeping the dribble alive. Now he's going to get pushed by Chase. That's a good call. That's going to be the 5th team foul. So no shot yet. So it's a possession foul. And Kibling, right in front of the scorer's table, will take the ball out of bounds. That'll be Chase on the inbounds pass to defend it. And we just go back to Nolan. He just walked in the backcourt and left open. Now across the timeline to get to the logo, give it back to Kibling. Tell you what, got travel call. Windsor started hot, and they have just stayed hot. And they're going to go on the far side. Corlew will take it out of bounds. And right into Chase. He's got a head start on the run. There's a dump over to Nallback, and just missed a shot. And he was out of bounds. Got to tell you, that's got to be frustrating to look at the score and see how the night's gone, and then miss a couple bunnies like that. But it all probably ties together with the whole situation. Chase right there, lucky he didn't pick up a foul, and Kibling will go baseline, up and no. Tipped around, still loose, ball still loose, and Chase will grab it, and he'll spin out of trouble and work his way back to the middle of the floor. Nice pass to Altabel. He'll load it up and not be able to knock it down, and that's going to be Windsor grabbing the basketball in midair, and they've got the break going. They get it ahead to Nolan. There's the baseline. He'll look, and it'll go. Tell you what, Nolan just kind of glided along the baseline. That was a pretty move. Minute 28 to go. 36-9. Windsor and Nolan Called for the foul. That'd be the 6th team foul, so no shots. It'll be just ball going on the baseline out of bounds to MSJ. No, they're going to bring it up to the side.
Right here, just that. Okay. Box out of bounds.
So Altabel right in front of the Windsor bench. Just snapped the pass in. Chase came open, made himself available to the pass, and he'll work from the arc between the circles. Crossover, get to the free throw line, and all back. Yeah, off the glass and in. Hey, I've seen bigger leads disappear, in all honesty. Not just saying that so you'll stick around and keep the ratings sky high on public access. But I've seen leads this big, if not bigger, get closed up. And boy, Lee John Bizon did a nice job of just being there and not getting a foul. And it should be Windsor basketball. That's what's going to happen. 58 seconds to go. Windsor will take the ball out of bounds. That's going to be Zepp, number 25. No, they're going to have Kibling go down, and he'll take the ball out of bounds. Oh, look at that. Easy entry in the bucket. Weidman just stepped inside the blocks and was wide open. And there's Weidman with the steal. Yeah. 40-11. Bizon with the catch. Feels the pressure behind him, and they'll just kick the ball back on the trail to Chase. And nice grab by Bizon. He wants the baseline. He's doubled on the baseline. That means mathematically somebody had to be open. 31 seconds to go in the first half. And Coralou wants to go baseline against Nolan. Got down there, lobs the ball back in, and foul. So they moved it around, got down and low, and then kicked the ball up top. And Nalback heading back to the free throw line. And we'll get the... It's going to be Weidman with the foul. That's his second personal, team 7th. And then it'll go. So Nalback, able to nurse that one in.
Back 32, White.
Justin's second shot. Not going to get the bounce to go his way, and a good box out right there by Windsor. And that's going to have number 30 Weidman, and the pass down to Nolan. Lets the defender go by, and nice. Kissed it off the glass and in. 42-12, 30-point halftime lead. Just 12 seconds to go. They'll reverse the basketball, and Altabel will make the grab, and he'll get the ball on the baseline and all back, and they got it. Nice press break. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's going to be the half. And a lot of chalk talk to go on to make up that difference right there on the scoreboard. 42-14 Windsor and JV ball over MSJ. I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but we'll find out here in a sec. It'll be Windsor with the basketball. We'll get things started off here in the second half. They had a big offensive first half, 42 points, and a lot of those coming off just takeaways off their crest in the backcourt that led to some easier buckets, and that's going to be up and a swish. And again, they've shot that mid-range jumper pretty darn good all night, Windsor has. Coralou will get to the ball just a tad late. It'll go out of bounds. It's 44-14, lead back at 30. Then I don't think it got any higher than 32. It's at 30 right now, and 7:41 to go in the third quarter, and they're going to put a little pressure on in the backcourt. And Chase will pressure, and Kibling will just push the ball back over, and they'll get the ball now to the middle of the floor, and Kibling will make the catch, and he'll break the press. Nice little bounce pass in the paint, up, and can't get the finish. Rebound fought for on the floor, and Altabel will rip it out of there away from Knox to Cody Keith, and Keith kept it alive just long enough to get it away from Weidman. Keith with a no-look pass baseline. Coralou has it blocked, and it'll be off a Windsor player's hands, out of bounds. I believe that went off for number 22, Callahan. And you see somebody on the baseline. It'll be Tyler Sanborn, 22, going down on the baseline, and he'll call the play out. And just 7:17 left in the third quarter. We just barely got going here in this third quarter play. And Sanborn to Coralou, and got down there in no man's land and needs some help now. And he'll pivot, and you got the 5-second count. Yeah, for some reason the court must be tipped because they keep going down in that corner and they keep getting trapped. And got to bring the ball back out to the middle of the floor where there's some space to work with. Knox with the spin. Sanborn sealed him off. Now Knox trying to walk his way down inside. And Sexton will come around and make the steal. Sexton getting the start here in the third quarter. We'll have the ball picked off, and the outlet pass to Knox. Chase trying to get in position, and Knox will get it up and in. And that's the way they played pretty much the whole first half. Windsor very aggressive, very tight checking. If it was hockey, you'd say. And that's Knox out on Sanborn. And he'll get the ball to Altobel to Corlew, and he wants to just dump it down into Sexton, post him up, he'll fade away and be a little strong with the shot. Knox will get the rebound, and it's going to be a 1-and-out, and Callahan. Long bounce pass picked off, and it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Chase, nice give, and the finish. Nice pass from Chase to Sexton. Now Knox right down the middle of the court, and too much dribbling had it taken away, and Altobel up ahead to Chase, and it's a 2-on-1 again. Chase will take it and leave it soft off the rim, and then he'll get the foul. Yep, so Chase will pick up the foul, and that will stop the clock with 6:12 to go, and just a possession foul. And it looks like Callahan will take the ball out of bounds. They have Nolan and Kibling in the back court with them. And then Sanborn, Corlew, and Chase sneaking up, put some pressure on the basketball. Oh, they need to do something radical, and they might as well go all out with the press here. Nolan with the catch, and Callahan gets it into the front court to Kibling, and he's going to go all the way up. And a block from behind by Sexton. And the ball will go out of bounds, and see what Windsor's going to set up here. It looks like they're going to run the stack. So Windsor will get in the stack, and they'll kick it off to Nolan. He handled the ball very well in that first half. And this time it's a takeaway in MSJ. Chase, I'm not sure what he's trying to do with it, if he's trying to make the pass or just lost it on the dribble, but it'll be a turnover, and Windsor will take back over the basketball again, and 5:52 to go in this third quarter. 46-16 Windsor. JV basketball action. We'll have the varsity game at a later date on Channel 15. Again, that varsity game up in Windsor was a wild one. The Mounties had a lead midway through the fourth quarter. Windsor went on a 19-2 run and won the game, and that's blocked by Callahan way out top on the jump shot attempt. And MSJ need to, like Coach said in the huddle, it's a 0-0 game in your minds. Come out and just try to win this half and improve yourselves. And that was stripped going through on the drive, and it's going to stay on this end of the floor with the Yellow Jackets. And it's going to be Kibling staying out of bounds, and he'll put it into play for the Jackets. So Callahan with the push inside to Knox, turns, fires, and got it. Nice shot by Knox, fading away. So it goes to 48-16 now. And yeah, I can't believe it. I thought it was going to be a better ball game, because they're just a better team than what they're playing right now. That was a good look by Sexton. The pass just eluded Altobel, and again, Windsor will take over the basket. The other thing Windsor has really done well tonight too, besides shoot and rebound and play defense, is when they do get turnovers, they take advantage of them, turn them into points. And that's going to be up and blocked. Right into Sexton's hands, up ahead to Chase. Chase going to have it blocked, and they got a late whistle, and I think Callahan. 22, that will be Callahan. And two shots coming up for MSJ. Now he hustled down the floor and got a piece of the ball, hammered it off the backboard. They call him for the foul, and they'll send Chase to the line. Stops the clock with 4:50 to go. It's going to be 3 fouls on Callahan now. I'm not really sure it's relevant at this point in the game at the 48-16 score. And the shot by Chase. No. That was going to have a chance, but fell off to the right, and he'll reload and try to save this one. That'll be off the mark also. And we got a foul. Yeah, got a foul. That'll be on Sexton. That'll be a foul. And according to Sexton, because he's going to play varsity ball, so he's only going to play 1 quarter JV ball. That was Weedman that got the ball. And oh, nice job by Callahan. He just kept running the floor, and nobody picked him up. He just missed the layup. And Chase into the front court between the circles to the elbow. Will cross or get below the free throw line. And Altobel up, block, foul. Weedman got a lot of ball, but he'll get called for the foul, and that'll send Altobel to the line. Number 15 for MSJ. Now stop the clock with 4:34 to go now. Third quarter. So that becomes a 3rd foul on Weedman. So both Weedman and Callahan with 3 fouls for Windsor, 2 as a team, and that'll make it 17 now for MSJ and Louis Altobel. Gets them both. He has nice patience between each shot and just focused to set himself. And Kibling to Callahan. They also got Nolan in the backcourt. Nolan trying to set the screen. Big chase off. Sexton got to the spot late. Weedman and Sexton will come around, and good hustle by Sexton. Yeah, he able to get there and knock the ball away. Now force Windsor to put the ball back into play. And they're going to have Kibling down in the corner here, the Common Avenue gym. And Kibling brings it up to Callahan, and that's Chase there defensively. And he followed through. They're in a man-to-man defense, MSJ. And the catch, the turn, and I think he caught it out. Yeah, lost the handle and caught it out of bounds. MSJ will have the basketball back, and we're going to have Sanborn in the backcourt with Joe Chase. No subs yet for Coach Steve Garrow in this third quarter. We're right at the midway point at 4 minutes. Yeah, and I'm not yeah, they're going to have a little chat and talk. I think Chase got the foul. Yeah, okay. So Chase will pick up the foul, and that'll be Windsor basketball. That's going to be the third foul on Chase. And the third on the team here in the second half of play. That will go off from the foot of Callahan. And wow. Windsor will get it into the front court. Callahan with the grab, and just taller than Chase. Make sure the top of them got it. Sexton out there defensively will tie up the basketball. And it'll be MSJ with the arrow going their way. And they'll have the ball out of bounds. That's Tyler Sanborn, 22, sophomore for MSJ. And again, just 48-18. Windsor, like I said, they just came out ready, focused, put on some press in the backcourt, got a lot of turnovers. When they didn't get the easy little layups off the steals, they were able to just stand outside and were hotter than heck. They hit the jump shots really well. It's Chase with the layup right there, and they'll make it 48-20. And that's Altebell. Got a piece of it, couldn't stop the pass from coming all the way in, and block foul. And I don't think it's on Altebell, I think it's on Sexton. Yeah, it's going to be Sexton picked up the foul, and 2 shots coming up for Weedman of Windsor. And yeah, so just a 4th team foul on MSJ. First on Sexton. He didn't play in that first half, and Saltis will be coming into the ball game with 14 for MSJ, and he'll replace Chase in the backcourt. And we have a switch for Windsor. Let me catch up to that. Number 33 is Menard. So Menard in the ball game for Windsor. And that shot good also, as they hit 50 points, and Brasser 40 in for Windsor. So everybody on both sides is going to get a lot of time tonight in a game like this. It's 50-20, 30-point lead in the third quarter. Still 3:14 to go in the third. We've got the whole 4th quarter to go. It's been just 2 different teams on the floor. I mean, just tremendous contrast and difference. And Saltis missed it, but Sexton, he tried, and he'll keep it alive, and they'll kick it back to Sexton. He'll go up with it, and he'll get it this time. I'll tell you what, you get Ben enough chances, and he'll just stick working and get it. 50-22, and again, I've seen bigger leads shrink. Not really lose the game, but I've seen them shrink. That's all they're trying to do. And on Brasser with a hook shot, kind of a hook shot. Didn't go. Here comes Saltis into the front court, and Saltis will get off to Altebell, and he's in that corner, MSJ corner. The defender fell down, and Sexton turned and got it in. Brasser just fell, and he's okay, but that just left the whole path to the basket wide open. Knox with the catch, middle of the floor, and he'll get it to Brasser. Oh, he got taken down, and everybody's going to be okay, but Brasser's knee was bent funny, but he looks like he's all right. That'll be the 5th team foul, 2nd on Sexton, and it'll be just possession yet, no shots. They'll have it out of bounds on the baseline. And 2:11 to go in the third quarter. Nolan will chase it down, and they just kick the ball up top. Nothing popped open down below. And Menard pivots, he waits, and there's the pass down on the baseline to Knox, and he got it. And he's just allowed to roam freely on the baseline, and eventually when you don't pressure the ball either, the guy passing the ball can just take his time and wait until the play opened up and developed. And Saltis going to go to, I don't know if there'll be shots or just possession. Two shots. Okay, so Saltis will head to the line and going to get a couple shots now. It's Cody Keith at the scores table. He'll be coming on a second shot. Nope. Little strong and long. And Keith coming in for Corlew for MSJ. As Josiah will sit down. And it's a quiet crowd. 52-24. Third quarter score. Windsor with the lead, 52-25. So let's look at that one. Well, they just came out really lacking intensity. And from that point on, everything just kind of snowballed on them. Callahan with the pass, the shot, and the cut to the basket was Brasser. Here comes Saltis. Yeah, and they'll get it up to Sanborn. Sanborn will get it to Saltis. He traveled. Yeah, he got a first down. Yep. He had the right idea. You want to get a quick start. Just got to dribble though. See Callahan, be patient, be patient. He's in the middle of the floor too. Now they'll go across the timeline now. Yep. Sanborn staying right there in front of him defensively. I'm saying that. I believe they're still in that man-to-man defense, and they are. I'm watching everybody following. We're going to have Sexton pick up his third foul on Brasser. That'll be the 6th foul on the team. No shots yet. Next foul will lead the shots. And yeah, we have Callahan be handed the basketball, and Nolan went through and they give him the ball, and then they just have Menard coming to the backcourt. And now Menard will get set and gives it off on the elbow. But you think these are tough games to call. You know, when you're the team in the viewing area, MSJ, and I cover most of their stuff, a lot of their stuff, and they're down by 30 some odd points. You don't realize how difficult this is to call the game. And they'll be slapped out of bounds by Knox. It's going to be Windsor, MSJ basketball. Yeah, so Saltis waits for the break, and Keith pops open, and he'll stand on the perimeter. He'll slide it inside to Saltis, and got it. I'm sorry, that's Sexton. Just 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. I'm pretty sure that's pretty safe to say Windsor's going to come out of the scene with the win. And I came across the Brasser, and it's like he didn't quite expect the pass, and MSJ will pick it off. 22 seconds to go. Yeah, let's see if they're going to take the last shot or just let their offense flow through. Saltis, Sexton, up, and no. And he had it, lost it, and it'll be off from Sexton on the bounce. And 10.2 seconds to go, and Weidman coming in for Knox. Nope, coming in for Brasser for Windsor. And Saltis stole it and got fouled. Menard will pick up the blocking foul, and that's only going to be the 4th team foul, and that brings the clock down to 7.7 seconds to go. And MSJ will have it on the baseline, and it'll be Saltis that will take the ball out of bounds. Gets it into Alta. Yeah, Louis changed his number. Altabel had it and shot it, and Nallback, or Sexton, I mean, and boy, that's going to be pretty much simplified. What's happening tonight? The combined with Jim and JV ball. They'll miss a couple putbacks. 52-27 Windsor. Well, what will be the final quarter play tonight in JV basketball action? We'll have Windsor with the opening possession and Menard 33. Lee John Bezon out there for MSJ. Justin Nallback, Cody Keith, Alan Saltis, and Tyler Sanborn. That's the 5 on the floor for Coach Steve Garrow. This time Windsor with Callahan will bring over to Weidman, and Menard for a 3-ball. Nope. And good position inside by Nallback. He got inside and he threw the ball away. Menard will have the pass hit him. He'll recover it and go to Nolan. And Nolan now being guarded by Keith. There's the backdoor loop. Up, and Weidman with the finish. And it'll be 54-27 now, Windsor. And I'm not really sure where it all went wrong tonight. There's a lot of choices. I'm just not sure exactly which was the turning point. The bus arriving or what. But, you know, they're just really, I know I say this a lot, but they're really a better JV team than this. This will be interesting. 33 green. That'll be Menard with the foul. And that's going to be the 5th team foul, so no shot yet. So it'll be MSJ basketball. And have Cody Keith, Tyler Sanborn, and Alan Saltis all in the backcourt. So Windsor's going to show some pressure now.
Hey, you hear that?
Okay, so it seemed pretty simple, and they got it down right. Again, Windsor will pull out the press now. They're showing some people creeping up into the picture there, but they pulled back and screened by Bizon. They wanted to give him the ball back, and there's a steal up top, and this is Callahan, and he'll measure his steps, and no. They'll give him another chance as he gets the basketball back. He'll loop it up top to Nolan, and Nolan, oh, he's taken a 3 tonight, nailed it, and this is going to be the drive and the finish this time by Callahan. 6.5 minutes left, mercifully, in the ball game. Yep, they want Saltis to keep the dribble alive. They'll pull it out, and they want to restart a play here. No, just a little, very little pass to Nallback, and Saltis will go up and can't get the bounce to go his way. Bizon up, and nope. Knox will come down with that second shot that was missed by MSJ. And you see over in that corner, it's going to be tipped and up, and that's going to be Knox, and he'll miss it. And ball, nice job by Weedman using his height up and got it. Yeah, no fouls there, no push by, nothing. He has height advantage. He just reached over the top and grabbed it. Still 5:42 to go in the basketball game. Oh, 58-27. That's going to be Cody Keith. We'll get it. That one rattled in for him. Nolan with the ball and using the ref for a screen will come to the inside. And
get up on him, buddy.
you see Nolan now will make the catch. He'll go back to the logo, and it's going to be Cody Keith there defensively circling around with him. Oh, nice cut backdoor pass right there, and they've done that all night actually. They've had easy access to get that pass up and in. Sanborn lets the defender go flying by him, and will it go? Yes, it will for Sanborn. Good patience.
Come on, White. Come on, White.
Windsor had a huge lead in the opening 3 minutes, and it's really never materialized into more than what you see right now. 62-31, and Coraloo coming in the ball game. Well, they'll go back to the drawing board. They'll work on the practices and get ready for the next game. MSJ will. Bizon with a ball fake, and I believe he's got shots this time. So Knox will pick up the foul. Lee John Bizon will go to the line. Yeah, 4:24 as we're nearing the midway point of the fourth quarter. Nope. It'll rim out on him. So it's Sanborn that comes out for Coraloo to come in. And coming in late will be Page, Jacob Page, and then some Windsor change. Windsor also has Bishop, number 15, coming in. 25 is Zepp, and I know they had another body come in. I just can't see the number right now. Nope. And it's going to be Page with the rebound, and he'll just give it out. There's the guy I couldn't find before. It's going to be Sewell, number 12. So Sewell will run the point, looks like, and he'll be guarded by Coraloo. And we are at the midway point now, the 4-minute mark of this fourth and final quarter. Up and no. Again, they got the position down low, and that's the foul as he was stripped of the basketball going up, and they got him across here. Yeah, so the foul will be on Saltis. And that will send Page to the line for the 1-on-1. He'll get a second shot, and not only have they shot from the field well, but they've shot very well from the free throw line also, Windsor as a team. He'll miss that one, and Nallback will get it. He'll give it off to Saltis, and Windsor will pull back now. And I think Windsor themselves want the clock to stay running out too. Saltis traveled. Yeah, wipe it off. Got the travel. Went to the hole and just took that extra step. And Nullback will come out. Max Walker will come in. And Bizon also coming out. It's E-O-M is the young man's last name. Eum coming into the ball game for MSJ number 23.
Got 25.
Yeah, and they came up to get 25 late, and it paid off because he just thought he had the lane. He started to go down, and the ball was slapped away. Keith, down in that familiar corner, will bring it back to the middle floor. Saltis for a three-pointer. No. It'll rim out on him. Ball kept alive. Max Walker will turn, and no. It'll come down into the hands of Windsor. They'll go to Callahan. Callahan quickly into the front court with the crossover and kept the dribble alive, and he's going to take it all the way in and fouled. And I think it's going to be Saltis. I'll let Keith make the call, but 1-4. Yeah. So Saltis will pick up the foul. That's going to be his second personal. Team's 8th, but 2 shots coming up for Callahan. Callahan won't get the first one, but he'll have the second chance. And again, 63-31 Windsor in this JV basketball game over MSJ. And that's on the floor, and it's going to be picked up by Callahan, and he'll get the handle on it. It's going to come from the outside, and it'll be a little bit short, and there's the follow-up. And boy, that's a tough shot right there, a little left-handed off-balance hook shot, and there's the steal by Callahan. Still playing like it's a 0-0 game. Sets, fires, got it. That's Sewell with the bucket, number 12, and I believe that's his first points of the night for Windsor. And looking at that bench, I believe everybody now has scored for Windsor. Saltis, oh! Knifing through the lane. We'll get the basket. 65-33 Windsor with just 2.5 minutes left in the basketball game. And that's going to be tipped, and still that's going to be saved, and Keith will come up with it, and he'll give it to Saltis. And he just kind of waited for a second. Corlew will make the catch. And Ewan with the basket, and he wants to give it back to Corlew. Nice catch by Corlew. Saltis on the elbow, and just 2:24 to go. I thought maybe they'd hold for the last shot, but he'll go up, and no. Tried to bank it up and in, and they'll just outlet the ball to Callahan. Again, the numbers down the floor as they just keep playing hard, Windsor does, and just missed that shot. But Keith over the top of the defender. And Saltis got inside there and pulled the ball back out, made some contact. No foul was called, and Corlew to Saltis. There's the fake. Saltis up and got it. Nice job by Saltis, attacking the basket. Minute 50 left on the evening in JV ball. Well, the varsity game, hopefully that'll be a little bit more competitive at a later date on Channel 15 Sports. And they're just going to give the ball along the base. I see him pivoting. He was looking for the cutter, and that was covered. And they'll come back up top, and it's going to be Callahan with it, number 22. Callahan. Yeah, what happened there was 25. Zepp got down inside the paint, never left. Bernard, 33, coming in for Windsor, and MSJ will have a minute and a half left on the evening. Now Sexton, we saw earlier tonight here, is going to play some varsity basketball. So, well, he's on the roster. Whether or not he'll actually play or not, here's another thing. Got in Corlew. There's Walker. He came all the way over off the screen. He'll set himself, and nice catch by Saltis. He'll get inside and use the glass. A little bit tough angle there. Didn't quite get the spin on the ball he wanted. Minute 5 to go in the basketball game, and MSJ is going for a 30-point shot right now. They're down 65-35 in Corlew. Tell you what, he put some moves on, and Walker, nope. And that's going to be picked up, and here comes the Windsor squad. Nice little give on the wing and the finish, and 47 seconds go. 67-35. The Shea JV squad, I got to tell you, I don't think they would have won the game tonight, but they certainly are more capable of a better effort than us. I've seen them play pretty good basketball. And just tonight wasn't, for whatever reason, they weren't into it tonight. Now, that's not taking any credit away from Windsor. They came out and played phenomenally intense and good defense and all that, but 29 seconds, Corlew will kill the dribble and bring it back to Saltis. He'll work at the top of the arc between the circles. We're down to 20 seconds. He'll pull it back even deeper to the logo now. Gets it to Keith. Keith wants to cut. Wasn't there. Walker up top. He'll put it on the floor once. Go to Corlew on the left side. And there's a lob down inside to Eum. And I'm looking to see which way Keith calls it. I think he said green basketball, and he did. So with 8.3 seconds left. Yeah, no fouls, Coach Garrow said, and that's great advice. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Yeah, in a very one-sided game, Windsor 67 and MSJ 35 in JV basketball action.